Thank you. Thank you, Hristo. I think that now I better understand what you mean by saying, I quote, crypto is a great hammer, but not everything is a nail. I really like this quote of yours. I'm just going to quickly go back to one of the questions that you raised in your presentation. I think it's quite a basic one, but it's crucial to blockchain-based projects. Why do you need a token? It's, again, a question of the value of the token. So how do you define the value of a token?
When we are talking about token value, there is something which I find very funny. Essentially, the first time that we got stocks in a company, this was the East India Trading Company in the 1600s, and essentially it took us approximately 300 years to figure out how do we value actually standard equities and standard securities. Then the internet came and it all went to hell, meaning that all the standard valuations which we had, like discounted cash flow analysis and multiples and everything else, went out of the door when, you know, smaller retail investors entered the space. And essentially, we still have some models like the discounted cash flow analysis and economic theory, which is currently very popular in crypto, which is called quantity theory of money and the equation of exchange. So those are two pillars which we are currently using when we try to value tokens and to estimate what is their potential. But it's important to understand that, as I mentioned, equities, it took us 300 years. Crypto, it has been around for 10. It would be a lot time until we are able to reliably identify value and quantify the value within the value drivers within a token. It is obviously not stopping us. We are trying with our current instruments to make sense of which business models are working good and which not. And as you mentioned at the beginning, with already 150 projects behind our back, we are starting to get a feel of what is the right direction and then to what to look for.
Thank you. Thank you
as well.
And I feel like our viewers are a little bit shy and they don't ask any questions. So just, this is an open floor. You can ask your questions. You can use the Q&A section via the live stream. And ask your bubbling questions, because I have a bubbling question for you. Like, it's a question to all of you. It's a little bit more philosophical one, but I think it's important. Do you feel like you are molding the future for generations to come? Hristo?
Honestly, I think that at the stage that we are now in crypto, I like to make this analogy that we are right now in the Netscape and Yahoo stage. We have not arrived to Google, the Facebook and everything which comes to that. So I think that, I don't know if we are molding it. My gut feeling right now is no. The interesting and breakthrough things are yet to come, but definitely we should, this is a process. We need to go through this process until we arrive at the real mainstream adoption, which I still feel is, let's say, a few steps away from the current stage.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I'm speaking for myself. I don't know about Val, but I do tend to agree with Hristo. Although, you know, generations to come, I don't know. I mean, maybe in a couple of generations we wouldn't have money as a whole or any kind of, you know, such kind of value. But in any case, I do believe that in our lifetime we're gonna see more and more of this to come, and. You know, regulations are going to be there. People are going to try to control, you know, the activities. But at the end of the day, the innovation, I mean, Bitcoin has shown us a path, and nobody can actually stop it now. I mean, it's already out there, and the technology is out there. So, yeah, I think even in our lifetime, it's going to develop quite a lot.
Maybe if I can also mention another analogy here. Right now, Bitcoin was a great proof of concept, meaning it was the first step, but we are still a little bit stuck on Bitcoin. And I feel that a lot of people right now into crypto are here because they were first, not because they necessarily believe in the values which crypto bring and the potential. And I really think that we need to have this kind of evolution and arrive at the correct economic models where just being first won't be this kind of a big of a virtue, but the majority of the adoption will be driven by the people who are here, who believe in the technology, but not necessarily because maybe they bought Bitcoin in 2015 and they think that it should, you know, go up for their own gain. And I really think that this would be the turning point in the evolution of blockchain and crypto.
And do you have any forecast when that moment's going to be, like the mainstream adoption of blockchain and other DLT technology?
I don't make
No.
forecasts. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
No, to be honest, I don't have a forecast either. I do believe that, I mean, we have seen the technological advancement. Now it's time just, you know, great ideas to be built on that.
Yes. Thank you. This is a very good line to conclude our second panel. So we'll be with you shortly with our third panel. Thank you. Thank you to our amazing speakers. Let's call them up.